Welcome, Scorpio. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, and I pulled for you on this new moon in Pisces, the Six of Pentacles. This is about the way that you are willfully engaging in relationships and all exchanges of energy from this place of equity, harmony, truth, and I don't want to say justice. That's a little far reaching, but I do want to emphasize the agreements that you are engaging in. I'm not necessarily talking about contracts, although contracts can be included. Beyond that, I'm talking more about the process by which you come to agreements in all of your relationships and the ability you have to be clear about what it is you want out of any relationship or situation, and that the functionality of a productive relationship rests on the clarity with which you bring your desires and intentions, your needs to the negotiation, which you understand is always ongoing. As we come to an agreement, we grow, we change, and those agreements have to be readjusted, renegotiated sometimes. Talking about it in terms of a sort of legalese contract is more to highlight the aspect of creative will that you bring to all exchanges. And this may be something that you've had to develop as a part of your um, growth of your skill, your craft, your talent, the development of your voice, your calling, your avocation. This is a general reading, Scorpio. As you know, it may not resonate for all of you. If you're interested in a personal reading, information for that will be in the description box below. And I welcome all of you that are familiar with me and those of you that are new. Thank you for spending time with me. In your present, we have the King of Pentacles, which again is telling me how clearly you have worked diligently to develop your skills and talents. You may have built something, a business, a practice, a product or service that that is highly successful, that is functional, and that allows you some measure of confidence and generosity as a part of your understanding that beyond the success of whatever it is you have built for yourself or are in the process of building, that part of that productivity is sharing what you've learned and how you have gained access to prosperity, balance, harmony, and community in your life. So you are somehow modeling, teaching, showing others how to experience successful productivity in a way that will assuredly lead to their successes as it is leading you to yours. So there's a kind of executive vibe going on here for you, Scorpio. In the past, the Ace of Pentacles. I'm getting a feeling that you plucked out some aspect of your practice, your profession, your activity, your work that is opening you up to something that you can build, something you can benefit from that is for the benefit of others. So this is about developing a tool, a resource, teaching a class, showing others how to gain access to the education that you've gained. This can be a sort of, we call them charities or philanthropies, and both words I feel like give a gloss that isn't really relevant to I think most of you or most of us who don't live, do not benefit from some kind of financial inheritance or largesse that we spend our lives delegating in some equitable way through a philanthropy. Or a charity, which sounds, to me, it sounds a little demeaning. But the purpose and function are the same. There are myriad ways that you contribute to your community, your family, your practice, your profession through acts that benefit, that center your needs and desires, but benefit others along the way. And you've hit on something that you are busy developing. And this is, in fact, something you're doing because you understand the benefit, but it will also net you some kind of financial stability or security, or what you're growing, you're trying to stabilize that in some way. In the future, the Four of Wands. What a lovely reading. This is really a celebration of what you are building. This is active. You have grounded this already in a foundation of your practice, your work, but also in the way that you conduct your business, the way you enter into the agreements that form the basis of the team, the community, the organization that you work for. This is about celebrating growth. And in being a model, for example, you are celebrating the growth that not only others that you have assisted have been able to achieve, but the growth that you gain in the process. This is an acknowledgement that everyone grows from a situation in which resources are shared. This, again, is another kind of portal that relates to achieving one's dreams in activity, in action, so that this is always a growing thing. This is something that you've established, but it continues to grow and thrive and expand based on the participation of members. If this reading is resonating for you, Scorpio, please like this video. Please share this with others if you feel inclined, and please subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. And the card that I pulled is the relationships card. I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. So this is really a call back to the work that you have done to make a deeper connection with your own self. In particular, as you do the work that you are so well known for, the investigator par excellence, the detective, the digger, somebody who looks beneath the surface, who understands that the issue is at the root. And that is where you are so adept and powerful in clearing away all of the superficial clutter and getting to the heart of the matter. This is the work that you've done in your life, and the fruits of that are in building that better connection with yourself, is that you then attract and are attracted to others who are similarly whole and complete, that similarly have a belief and a pursuit of their dreams, of their potential, knowing that that has never abandoned them. That's something they still desire. That is their North Star. And the working together with people who are similarly aligned is the point of sharing community together, sharing your growth, sharing your expansion, sharing what you've learned. And that's also at the heart of the relationships, the exchanges of energy that you have become fluid and graceful in. I'm going to clarify the King of Pentacles in the present with the Seven of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. You have worked very hard to change a situation of being defined by others, being ascribed to a role or a lane that others, usually those who cared for you, loved you, wanted to see you be safe and protected, assigned to you on the basis of what they thought would be best. This so often happens at a time in our coming of age when we have yet to form who we are. Our gifts and talents may be obvious, but they may not fit into the way that our caretakers recognize as safe and secure. You have resisted that. You have understood that you are not who you were expected to be. And that's okay, because the harder work has been really rejecting the beliefs that underscored that, because it felt sometimes like it might be a rejection of people that loved you and that you loved. But you've gotten beyond that and understand that you're not who you were raised to be. At the same time, you are at a place of pause as you evaluate what you have been able to achieve and what you are still anticipating growing in your life. You're really strategizing how to invest in yourself in those areas of your life that are going to support the new project moving forward, that requires a greater faith and integration with community, with collaborators, and the fluidity that is required, yet clarity of focus that's required. So you're not allowing yourself to be distracted, and you're moving forward with a real sense that you are on your purpose. In the past, the Ace of Pentacles is clarified by the Page of Pentacles and the Sun. Okay. What is so beautiful about this, and it's clarifying the Ace of Pentacles, which is already a power card, right? There's already a portal here. You are showing your willingness to absolutely do whatever needs to be done to make this dream, to pursue this dream, to anchor it into reality, and to be open to learning new things, doing things differently, updating your skills, understanding your constituents, your collaborators, your audiences in a new way as they are changing just as you are. The Sun card is all about the joy that you are experiencing as a result of identifying and aligning yourself with your truth. This is the truth of joy. This is the purpose beyond all others that we all share in this life. Our purpose is to experience joy in the delivery of our talents, our gifts, our services. This is what lifts you up. This is what makes you be able to transcend barriers and borders. Joy knows no location. It exists wherever you feel it. And this is in your joy, in your pleasure, in your sense of liberation. This is what reminds your team, others that you're around, of the sacred nature of the abundant world we live in. The sacred gift of our life, our ability to be happy. In the future, the Four of Wands is clarified by the Six of Cups and the High Priestess. Wow. Scorpio, I feel like you are pulling through some beautiful talent, passion, facility that you have cultivated for a very long time. It may not always have been out front, but I do feel wherever it exists in your life, you are understanding that this is what is helping you to experience the joy. It is the joy in your work, in your talent, in the development of that talent, in the development of the business of your talent. It is the joy of doing, of exercising your practice that you are being reminded of now. It is the place in that you are threading through your memories. It is the feeling of joy, unfoldment, of passion, of focus that illuminates your life as you exercise this passion or talent. It's this reclaiming of some sacred space, looking to your ancestors, to your cultural heritage as a way of finding others who have exercised or done what you've done in the past. This can be an ancestor who's informing you, who did something that you're finding, who did something or is doing something similar to you. So this is about time and space is erased here. Not just your cultural heritage. This can be any cultural heritage, any religious practice, any aspect of human cultivation, human creativity, cultural history that is resonating with you, that helps you to understand and enjoy, benefit from your passion, your gift, that sacred bond. This can be through a relationship as well, but that relationship is one that you may have experienced in the past or you may experience in the future. But it's a relationship that came into your life for a purpose, not necessarily for you to sync with for all time, forever. I'm going to finish off this reading with a Yogic Path Oracle and hope that you are gaining some insight. And I have pulled Kapha, and I'm going to look that up. And Kapha is the earthly dosha, the earthy dosha, grounding, nurturing, and heavy. You're grounded into Earth's energy and carry its subtle calmness, which makes others naturally gravitate towards you. You bring peace, understanding, and comfort to your community and are the shoulder anyone can lean on. You embody Earth's wisdom and are anchored to her vast life force. You may have created a life or are envisioning one that will bring you great contentment and stability, a true home surrounded by people you love. You do not need to search more. The deepest peace you will find is where you are. Just remember never to become too attached to anything, as all is temporary. Thank you so much, Scorpio. If you've enjoyed this content, check this out for more enjoyment. And until next time, namaste.